Hi, welcome to another episode of Deployapps IO series. So in this screencast, we will see how you can set up server. So typically, if you follow the deployment process, we store our code in a repository and then we deploy our code from repository to the server. So first, we need a server for auto deployment. So in this screencast, we will see how we can add server to deployapps.io so that later we can deploy our code from repository to the server. So when you first time logged in, you will see this UI where you can click here to set up the server, or in the left panel here is like server. Here you can add multiple server depending on your plan. So let's say set up new server. So in setup new server, you need to provide a name of your choice. You need to provide the IP address. You need to provide the SSH port. Typically the SSH port is 22, but it depends on your hosting or cloud provider. If the port is different, you can specify the port. Now here username. A lot of time you might get the username as Ubuntu, CentOS, or EC2 user, or let's say root. So you can specify your username, and then you need to add this public key to your authorized key file. This authorized key file is located under your home folder SSH folder, and there is the authorized key file, and you can append this public key. Lot of time, if this key is not working with this comment, you can ignore that comment and you can simply append this key only. Okay, and if you don't want to manually copy and paste this public key, you can simply copy this command. Once you click, it will copy to your clipboard and you can run this command to your server. The keys will be added and it will be configured properly. So let's see. So here is I have a server at DigitalOcean and I can see this IP address. So I will copy this IP address and give a server name, let's say test server, and give IP address. Port is this one. My username is root. And now we need to connect to this server and add these authorized keys. So what I will do, I have already public key added to this machine. So if I SSH to the server, so if I log in, so here you can see I have logged in, and if I copy this command, so it will copy to the clipboard and click on paste. So then press enter, our things is done. So now if I click on save and continue, if we configured properly, the server will be connected, and if it is not, then it will not be connected. Later we can check other things. Now a lot of time you might have like firewall enabled. So if the firewall is enabled, then you can add this following IP address to your firewall so that Deployapps.io can connect to your server. So let's click on save and close and see whether it is connected or not. So here you can see this is connected. Right now, a lot of times if you like entered some wrong credentials, then you will see it's not connected. So let me show you. Let's say I have used some different username, and if I click on save and close, you can see it is checking, but you can see this is not connected. So that means something is wrong. So if I fix it again, okay, and if I click on, yeah, you can see it is connected. But if we are not connected, you can, if you want to recheck, you can click on reconnect. It will check the connectivity, and if it is connected, it will show as connected. So this is how you can add the server. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.